Alrighty, folks, welcome to We Want Plates, brought to you by a new sponsor, actually. It's very exciting. I mean, it's still me, but you know, in my quest to own 99% of YouTube channels, I'd been slacking lately, and I hadn't made a new one in a while, so I'm pleased to introduce to you Jordan Lifts. It's like Captain Sparkles 2 is to gaming live stream VODs. This is the same sort of thing for workout live stream VODs, because I have a home gym now, so I'm going to be live streaming workouts on my Twitch channel, and this is where those VODs will go. So if you're interested in picking up heavy objects and moving them, or sitting comfortably as you watch me do it, then this is the place for you. Link in the description. Wowee, new channel. What is this, number 8? Yeah, let's get into We Want Plates. Starting off with number 20 this time, because this was like an 8-minute YouTube video. So this is some new short. I feel like this hasn't aged very well in the current time that we're going through. Nor do I think that a great deal of the content that we're going to be seeing here was taken in the last month, because restaurants aren't really open. I'm just here because I want to remember what it's like to be in a restaurant, okay? For all I care, give me a hand-plated dish. I just want to remember what it's like. God, I hope restaurants open at some point in the next few months, but they might be the last ones to reopen and have sit-down meals. Oh man, it's gonna be rough, boys. The knife cut at the end made me anxious the glass was gonna break. Oh boy. Is this some 5-minute crafts, but with food? 5-minute crafts baking? Wait, why are you melting plastic onto a glass? Ooh. I don't like the idea of just using a knife straight on glass. Levitating chocolate. I mean, I feel like you could accomplish the same end result by just putting the chocolate directly onto the cupcake. This is almost more of a DIY kind of thing, and DIWHY at that. Because it's not like no one's going to realize that the chocolate's obviously on top of plastic wrap or something, and then it's like, okay, so now I have a bunch of plastic that I have to work around as I'm trying to eat my cupcake. I kind of just want my cupcake. And why put in this extra effort to get chocolate on my cupcake? There's a squid in my food. Is there actually, like, squid tentacles in your food? I don't know what that is. What? Is it spaghetti? Is it leaves? Is it actually tentacles? It's interesting that it's being served on a log too, but I guess it has this nice channel around here that can kind of catch any oil or sauce drips. Too bad it's just gonna drip out of the open end right there. If it was a full circle, it'd be really great. It'd be like a cutting board channel to catch the juices. Oh, this just looks kind of weird. I don't actually know what it is. It might be tasty though, I'm gonna be honest. Just, you know, if we take out whatever that is, because I can't identify it, looks like a tasty little calzone kind of sandwich right there. Cup of wiener. Mellower hot dog, no copo. Ugh, something about this is like real unsettling. It probably tastes okay, but isn't the bun kind of a crucial part? And there's just something strange about scooping the components of a hot dog out of a cup. That it really just, even if it does taste the same, like psychologically, it's not gonna help. I feel like taste, there's at least a certain percentage of it that's based on perception and not just your taste buds themselves. And this, it doesn't do it for me. It doesn't, just give me a bun. Don't chop it up and put it into, it's like a parfait but hot dog. Ugh. Amazing food, but I was pretty surprised when this pile of bread was served. Is it, like, I don't know, is there a toothpick through it? Or the waiter is like, coming to you swaying side to side. It's a balancing act practice. Waiters here are actually just waiting for their big break in the circus, and they'll be well prepared for it. I hope they aren't all like different kinds of breads. So yeah, I really like the kind that's on the bottom. But I guess we have to work through all the others, otherwise we're just gonna have this stack spill all over onto the ground. It's gonna suck. So you have to just patiently wait your turn, and then nobody else is eating the bread, and you're like, somebody else go for it. I really want to get to the bottom one. It's really good. It's always the thing though, right? You get served a big bread basket at a table. No one wants to be the first one to grab it. And I always break the seal whenever I'm at a group dinner. I'm like, I don't care, guys. Just reach in for the bread. Do I have to be the one to ask for you to pass it? Nobody's gonna grab bread. I know you all want bread. Nobody doesn't want bread, okay? Even if you can't eat bread due to dietary restrictions, you want it, all right? Stop pretending you don't. Give it to me. Indian rice and chickpeas served in a cocktail jar. Tasted wonderful, though. It just seems kind of impractical to, like, get it out. See, because if that's supposed to be something you scoop using the crispy shells over there, right? You're not gonna have much luck digging that out of a jar, especially because it looks kind of solid, right? You're just gonna dip that in and either nothing's gonna come out, or you're gonna get a couple little bits that somehow manage to stick to the thing, even though it's so vertically oriented. Just put it in a plate. Make it practical. I wanna be able to eat it rather than like dumping it out. I'm gonna end up dumping this on the table and then eating it that way. Do you really want that? No. Watching Travel Man, Richard Ayode says in this scene, I feel slightly alarmed that there isn't a plate. Don't we all? Oh, this is one of those desserts that they just like do on the table. I've had that once with a large banana leaf. It was actually pretty darn good, I'm not gonna lie. Although the remnants looked very messy, but I suppose it's all biodegradable. And that's kind of nice, but also a plate you can just wash it off. So, I mean, they have less dishes to do at the end of the day because of it. Just a larger dumpster, I suppose. But I mean, it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Served on a mirror in case you want to check your teeth after. Cusco, Peru. That's true practicality. See, they give, well, actually, no, they don't give you the bowl. I thought that was a bowl, but it's just like a solid thing of avocado and whatever else is in there. And it's probably gonna be too mucked up after the fact in order to be able to check your teeth. So never mind. Also, it's gonna be kind of gross in there, right? Like where the wood meets the mirror. Over time, you're gonna have food bits in there, and then you're gonna wash it, and then it's gonna get all gross because wood and water don't mix very well, and then it's gonna get more food in it, and then, maybe let's just take off the wood part. Yeah? Y'all agree on that? I don't want nooks and crannies in my plates that get wet and, with wood. No, thank you. On a bed of sticks, I feel like that it's not really necessary, to be completely honest. I mean, did it come from the sticks? Is whatever is on top there being served on part of the tree that it came from? I don't know, because sometimes there's a story to it, and I guess it makes sense, but it's hard to know when you're just looking at it with a picture with no context. I really can't tell what it, and it just looks like it's gonna fall into the, whatever, dude. It's also very elegant little piece of like plywood down beneath it. Served on your middle finger. They specifically tell you at the counter, they're like, all right, stick out your middle finger, and then they just plop down this cone on top of each one. I wonder why they would do that. I mean, I'm sure that people who work in the restaurant industry are frustrated enough with customers all the time. I feel like the last thing you would want to have if you're working in a restaurant is people flipping you off. Or I guess maybe it's ironic and makes it lighthearted. Yucca Root Krispies on frozen piranha heads. Central Restaurant, Lima. Isn't Central like one of the best restaurants in the world? It sounds very familiar. Maybe I'm totally off. This is wild, but now I have to look it up because I think it's a really, really highly acclaimed restaurant. Top 50 restaurants in the world. Let's see, the world's 50 best. That's the big ranking right there. Lists, world's 50 best restaurants. Oh my God, it uses the same dish. It's number 6. This is number 6 in the world. And that's the dish that they use. This is two very different perspectives of the same dish. On one, they're like, look at this. It's wild and also critically acclaimed as the 6th highest rated restaurant in the world. And this list doesn't mess around. Like these are the restaurants that get on Chef's Table and documentaries and are 3-star Michelins and all that stuff. Yeah. All right, and then back to here. See, I have to imagine there is a story to go along with this. They're like, I doubt that the piranhas are completely unrelated in any way, shape, or form to what's going on with the dish that you're being served, or maybe they're used in another dish. But usually restaurants like that, they have a reason for doing what they're doing, and I bet it's damn good. If you don't want your spot there at that restaurant, like, I will take it. Granted, it's probably not operating right now. God, this is an interesting way to serve food. First drink, then eat out of the same bottle. Huh. It's a cool way to reuse things, I guess. I wonder if a true sommelier would be able to tell you the exact price and the wine and everything of the bottle that's being used to serve you your food. All right, that should be the final boss test for being a sommelier. Is, hey, there's no longer wine in here, but you should be able to tell from just the lingering fragrances mixed in with the food that's now being served in there. Onion rings on a funnel. Honestly, it looks kind of perfect, given like the sports bar looking context of things. I don't know. I mean, how else do you want your onion rings served? It's just, something to go straight through the middle of them. Yeah, onion rings. It's supposed to be kind of a low budget, greasy, high calorie, you feel gross afterwards, but you love it in the moment kind of food, right? And what better way to serve it than on like an old metal machinery part? I think that's a great idea. There are turds, or they're turds on a slate. So come on, guys. At this point, I'm sorry that the poop emoji has ruined everything, but look, the poop emoji is prevalent in society, and you can't just do this anymore. You know what people are gonna associate it with. It still would have been associated with that earlier on, but now that the poop emoji is here, it's just like, use another shape or another color. Just make a change to one of the two. Also, is it just like, it's just piped chocolate mousse? Like, that's your dessert? God, that is rich. I'd take a couple of spoonfuls and be like, can I get, I don't know, like some cake or just something solid to go along with this? It's just, ugh. Have you ever eaten like too much frosting? It's not a good feeling afterwards, at least for me. The mess. What? What in the world is... Is this how this is supposed to work? Was there, like... Were you not supposed to just leave it? Was there supposed to be a bottom on this pitcher or something? Why is it like... Why would anyone do that? Why would you stack something up so top heavy and be like, all right, just let it go on this very small tray? Surely this won't go completely wrong and spill everywhere. Do you want to give your servers a gigantic mess to clean up after every single meal? And your customers should be like, what the heck? Why? I just wanted chips. Like, I didn't want them on the ground. I just wanted them on the plate. And the top for the last month, not shown. The sauce proceeding to spill on my lap. See, this is why I don't order ice cream for delivery. I feel like if I'm in a restaurant, that it shouldn't look like it was just driven 20 minutes in a car to get to me. If I'd be like, yeah, you know what? I'll take what I get if this is at my front door after it's in a car. But this should not be this melted. What are you guys doing? Softening the ice cream by taking it out of the fridge for a few hours, and then it gets all melty, and now you're gonna serve it that way? This looks a lot like a pizookie, actually. I wonder if it's a hot cookie in a pan, and then they put ice cream on top, and it's just gonna melt the heck out of the ice cream within like 2 seconds if it hasn't been served. But also, damn, they're good, dude. Oh my God, pizookies are so good, bro. Oh, with like a peanut butter cookie, and it's like really soft and pan baked. And oh my God, I don't even want to think of the calories. Jesus, it's so many. And then an ice cream on top, vanilla ice cream on top of peanut butter cookie. Whew. And see, it can't do that without a restaurant. This can't be delivered. It can't, it's so good. Just don't let it sit on the counter for a long time. That's what I'm missing, is an ice cream based, freshly served dessert. All right, now I know I could DIY it at home with my own ice cream, but it's like, it's not the same. It's not the same. Thanks for watching this episode of We Want Plates. Make sure to like if you liked. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch more of these. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. That's it. I'll see you next time.